Hey there, Jen with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Stylmartin Audax women's boots, available at RevZilla.com. All right, so on the table today we have the Stylmartin Audax women's riding shoes. Now clearly these are shoes for you riders out there that like to stand out in a crowd. It has that nice sequin glam feature to it, but what's really great about these shoes is they're backing up that styling with some substance. You have good protective pieces in the toe, heel, and ankle of the shoe, and it's a full leather main construction that has a waterproof membrane in it, all costing about $220. Now, some notes about sizing. I normally wear a size US 7 women's and regular shoes and a 38 in European riding shoes. I did try on the 38 and it was a little bit big, but the 37 was way too tight. So I recommend go ahead and order that size you normally would wear. Just be prepared if you might need a thicker sock, depending on the fit of the shoe for you. Now, do keep in mind that this product will ship to you for free, and as always, our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. All right, without much further ado, let's talk about some of the features of this shoe. We're going to start down the front here. As you can see, it has a traditional lace-up and tongue closure. What I really like about the shoe, it does have this Velcro tab up here. This is really great for getting a nice tight fit around the ankle. It feels nice and secure. It also does a good job of keeping the laces out of the way of your motorcycle. Now, do be careful. This Velcro is very bitey, so you don't want to get your laces tangled up in there too much. It might cause a little bit of chafing and piling on the laces. Moving down the front of the shoe, in the toe area, you do have that reinforced toe box. Now, this is good in the event of a crash, of course. It's also really good just for everyday wear and tear on the shoe. When you're shifting gears all day, it's nice to have that double layer between you and the motorcycle. Now, coming around to the side view of the shoe, you again can get a sense that this is a shoe that is for you loud fashionistas out there. I personally love the sequin and the flashiness of this boot. I would definitely wear this on a really cool sport bike and be loud and proud about it. So we're going to talk about the thermal molded rubber sole here a little bit. It does have a hard TPU shank reinforcement, and it makes the sole a little bit stiff. On the rigidity flex scale at RevZilla, we call this about a 5 out of 10. So pretty rigid for a riding sneaker, but not as stiff as a traditional riding boot. On the underside here, just giving you a view of that hexagon pattern that happens on the inside of the sole and a little bit of lugging on the perimeter of the sole. So back on the side of the shoe, if we run up here, I want to make note about that waterproof membrane. That waterproof membrane ends right around here on the Velcro strap. So if you want to keep the shoe nice and watertight, you want to make sure you have some good coverage between your riding pant to that cutoff layer there of the membrane. And again, a mention of the hard TPU protectors here up in the ankle. That is foam backed for your comfort. Moving around to the back side of the shoe, there is a heel cup reinforcement, good for an event of a crash, of course. There is a little reflective piece here. It's always nice for kind of an all black shoe like this to have a little bit of hit visibility, especially on the back side, so that's a nice touch. Up here, you do have a pull tab to get this shoe on and off. Now, I personally would prefer either a longer tab or a fully enclosed loop. I just found with a tall riding shoe like this, you need a little bit more leverage to get it on your foot. And so there you have it. That is the long and short of the Stylmartin Audax women's riding shoe. Again, this is a super flashy shoe that a lot of sport riders are going to love out there. Now, if you have more questions, go ahead and hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. That'll redirect you to our product page where you can see more product features and read some reviews from riders like yourself. If you have even more questions, give one of our gear geeks a call at 877-792-9455 or email us cs@revzilla.com. All right, well, thanks for hanging out as we take a closer look at the Stylmartin Audax women's riding boots. I'm Jen with RevZilla. Keep it on too.